Now, if I don't miss my guess, I believe that that is Captain Corrales there. No one's approached the window to help me. I'm still waiting. However, if I don't miss my guess, I do believe that's him. So when I ask for him, I'm just wondering if I'll be told he's around, available, or any of these other things. Let's just go forward. Maybe this young man will help me. Hello? Yes, I'd like to see Captain Greg Corrales, please. I've received a... He's not in right now. Is there anyone else I can speak to about the issues that I have to speak with?
All I heard is about OCC.
I'm confused. What do you mean, all you heard about? I've not spoken to you about this yet.
Oh, I don't know what the situation is, but
Okay. The situation is that I received an email from the captain stating that he didn't want to have a meeting with me when I requested a meeting to show him how the prior police report was filled in inaccurately and incorrectly. And that is my biggest fear. Since it's inaccurate and incorrectly, I need to be able to get it corrected, And, he told me that he would not entertain a meeting with me, and that basically if I had any complaints to go to the OCC, and the problem with that is that the OCC doesn't work and is not accountable. And by the way, the OCC can't correct the incorrect police report so that the DA and the city attorney can do their job properly. If you don't have a correct report, you can't expect correct process. That is from the Office of Citizen Complaints. That is not the police report that I wish to speak to the captain about. It's a good evasion, but it's not what I'm here for. I'm here to speak to the captain regarding the police report that was inaccurate and inadequate.
Okay, let me get your name and number, but he's not in right now.
He's not in right now. Okay, well, my name and number you should have on file.
You have a report number we can reference to?
I don't have it on me. No. The problem and part of the reason I have this with me is that a few days ago I came in to file another police report. And if the methodology is going to be the same, where the intelligence is fixed, and I'm not going to be called in like I wasn't in the prior police report, and there's going to be no follow-up and no interview so that the intelligence can be fixed, and then people not have to perform, I want to be sure that it's not going to be rigged in this new one also, because apparently in the old one, which the captain won't speak to me about, so that we can get it corrected and move forward, I want to be sure the same methodology isn't going to be used in the new one. Do you understand my concern?
Right. Okay, so let me get your name and number and see, but he's not in right now. Let me get...
All right, well, just tell Captain Corrales that he's got my email address. He can follow up with that because I'm...
Email address so that he can refer it to.
Here, let me write it for you.
Sure. Oh, there's a pen right there.
No problem. And and then that way, because I'm going to continue to come in and request that, that we can look at stuff, especially concerning the old incorrect one, and go forward. Because like I said, if it's fixed, the intelligence is fixed, then it's not going to matter. And this is what the problem has been, and everything else. And I want to be able to go forward from there.
Jason Grant?
Uh-huh.
Okay, Bart?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Okay, yahoo.com.
Yes, that's where he emailed me. I have his email that he emailed me.
What did that last email say?
Basically, it said, well, I don't want to misquote it, so he's got it and I have got it, but basically, it roughly, because like I said, I don't want to misquote it, is that, that he wasn't going to entertain a meeting with me, and that if I didn't like it to go to OCC, which, then he gave me... Oh, no. I've been to OCC. They won't even take my complaints.
Really?
Yes, really. They called to have me escorted out.
Wow.
Yeah, they deny me access and accommodation. Wow, talk about rigged. Yeah, really. Yeah, That's why, I'm here to point out how rigged it is and how nobody's accountable. Yes, correct. Absolutely correct.
Let me check with them.
Oh, be more than happy to check with them. And while you're checking with them, why don't you ask Joyce Hicks, the director, why, I can't get a meeting with her with all the evidence I have, pretty much the same vein that with Captain Corrales, because I can expose how it's rigged. And of course, we probably don't want the world to know, but I have the proof of it.
Whatever the captain says is I don't know your whole story. I've never.
Oh, I understand whatever the captain says, but then I still have the right to escalate, to seek redress.
Just whatever he says, that's usually the best thing. He's been in the business for a long time, so.
Oh, I understand, especially if you've been in the business to deny people their rights, to fix the intelligence, to make it look some other way, to not be accountable for, proper procedure. All I'm asking to do is to follow up and to point out how it's rigged, but that would, assume that he wants to have it correct.
Okay, but is this, if I could, correct me if I'm wrong, is this regarding, what's that place downtown?
You mean the place that breaks the law by denying citizens their medical care and nobody enforces medical laws?
Is that the Human Health Services you're saying?
You mean the Department of Public Health?
Public health, yeah.
Yeah, because so, let me ask you, if they violate medical law, who arrests?
We don't deal with medical law.
See, that's my point. So if nobody deals with medical law, then what's the incentive to not violate it if they can't be touched?
Insurance of the state of California, Sacramento.
Oh, no, the state of California doesn't deal with medical law either, I wrote the state of California and asked them who accredited them, and they didn't know.
Have you called the medical board?
Oh, the medical board is useless. I've been down that rack before. It still doesn't deny me my medical rights and the fact that they should be enforced by law enforcement. For you to say you don't enforce medical law really does not only sound inappropriate, but I don't believe you.
All right, well, that's the info we have, so I don't know.
I know you might. I know that's the info. Have you ever questioned whether the info is correct?
That's, I don't know.
Of course not. You're just doing your job. I understand that. You don't question the bad orders. Well, I am, and I'm proving how it's rigged, and it's set to fail because I've got all the proof and all the videos. So I will continue to come in and follow up, and he can continue to ignore me or say that he's not here or not follow up. Whatever the case may be, I will continue to do what's correct until there's resolution, remedy, justice, everything that you guys are supposed to stand for. Thank you. Bye.